Right, so we continue our live coverage of the Premier League weekend once again, this time with Newcastle United versus Manchester United, and this is going to be a massive game for both sides. And I have to admit I'm late to the party once again because Newcastle have just scored and they've gone 1-0 up. Luke Shaw putting into his own goal, and that could be a massive goal in the future of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as Manchester United manager. Because yeah, Manchester United is apparently not a happy camp at the moment. There's been rumblings of discontent in the dressing room surrounding the future of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And to be honest, there's been some rumours as well saying that if United do lose this, which they are at the moment, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will be sacked during the week and replaced by Mauricio Pochettino before their match against Chelsea next weekend, so that would be absolutely mental. And that's why there's so much on the line tonight for both sides. For Manchester United, of course, there is that on the line, and then for Newcastle as well, if they win, I think they do go up to second in the table, which is just absolutely mental to think about. And yeah, really strange team selection by Manchester United, of course. Anthony Martial suspended for this game after his red card against Tottenham, but also Paul Pogba and Donny van de Beek both on the bench, and Mason Greenwood not even in the squad. It almost seems like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wants to get sacked, but yeah, I wouldn't blame him for that now. But yeah, anyway, Newcastle lead 1-0 at the moment, and yeah, there's about 85 minutes left, so let's see what happens for the rest of the game. Oh, what a goal from Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United have equalised. James literally just gives it to Fernandes on the edge of the area. 1-2 with Mata, and a brilliant first time finish. That is absolutely pinpoint from Fernandes. And never mind, this will actually not be allowed because Juan Mata is offside in the build-up quite clearly, so actually it is still Newcastle 1, United 0. Kind of a shame, to be honest, because it was actually a really sweet strike from Fernandes, but nevertheless it will not count because of Juan Mata being offside in the build-up, and it is still 1-0 to Newcastle, so more pain for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Ball into the middle, and Harry Maguire has scored, and it is 1-1 now, and that one will surely count. A brilliant header from Harry Maguire, I have to say, and to be honest, it has been coming because Manchester United have been on top in these last few minutes of the game. Doesn't really celebrate too much because, of course, he has an absolutely disastrous start to the season after what happened to him in Greece in pre-season, but nevertheless, Harry Maguire with an absolutely towering header gets Manchester United back on level terms in this game, and maybe some relief for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I mean, I know the game is fully focused on him, but that is an absolutely brilliant header by Harry Maguire, and yeah, United have got themselves back on level terms. And yeah, that is the half-time whistle, and after the first 45 minutes in this game, it is currently Newcastle 1, Manchester United 1, of course. An OG from Luke Shaw inside the first 2 minutes of the game, putting Newcastle into an early lead, and then Bruno Fernandes, a really nice effort from him into the top corner of the Newcastle net, disallowed because Juan Mata was offside in the build-up, and Harry Maguire's brilliantly directed header into the bottom corner of Karl Darlow's net means that it is 1-1 at the half-time break. And to be fair, since that goal, there's been a few chances here and there, but nothing really to shout about, to be honest, so yeah, I definitely think that this is one to look forward to in the second half, especially if the likes of Saint-Maximin and Callum Wilson can get going for Newcastle on the break. And yeah, this is going to be a massive 45 minutes ahead for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer if he is going to keep his job for another week or so. So yeah, let's see what happens in the second 45 now. Saint-Maximin goes inside McTominay and Lindelof, doing really well to get past his man, and what a save from De Gea to deny Callum Wilson. An unbelievable save by the looks of it from David De Gea. I mean, that was absolutely brilliant. I wanted to see that again. Saint-Maximin does really well down the line, and Wilson gets the toe poke, and that is an absolutely brilliant piece of reflexes from David De Gea there to keep Callum Wilson at bay. So apparently VAR are looking at a potential Manchester United penalty, but I can't see in any stretch of imagination how it is a penalty. They're actually taking their time over, which actually does kind of worry me to a sense. I mean, the referee is going over to check the monitor, which I cannot understand because there's no hope in hell that is ever a penalty in my opinion. Like, Lewis makes a small bit of contact with Rashford's leg, but Rashford's already on the way down. He's literally already fallen, and like, it doesn't really impact Rashford's fall whatsoever, so I honestly don't understand why they're going to the monitor or why they're taking this long to decide. It's a penalty. Oh my good god, he's actually given it. What in the name of Christ is this? I mean, I know Manchester United have a good record of getting penalties out of completely nothing, but that just takes the utter piss. Like, that is absolutely scandalous. Rashford goes into the box. Jamal Lewis doesn't, he barely makes contact with him, and Rashford's already on his way down. I actually cannot understand how the referee's given that after checking the monitor as well. So Bruno Fernandes will take this penalty for United, and I have to say I do hope he misses, just out of sympathy for Newcastle, because that is a disgraceful decision, and it's saved by Darlow. Get in, boys, yes! I know I'm a neutral fan and I shouldn't really be celebrating, but that is justice done for Newcastle because there was not a hope in hell that was ever a penalty, and Bruno Fernandes has missed. A brilliant save by Darlow, and it remains 1-1. About 25 minutes left to play in this game, and to be fair, United have been pretty much on top for the majority of this game, and Newcastle's goalkeeper in Karl Darlow has made some brilliant saves to keep Newcastle in this. He's just made a very brave save to deny Marcus Rashford, who went through on goal from the through ball from Juan Mata, and also saved the penalty as well as making some very good saves in the first half as well, so yeah, he's very much keeping them in this game. And yet, to be honest, I think Newcastle haven't quite got Saint-Maximin and Callum Wilson, even Joe Linton as well, involved as much as they would have liked to, and I think they need to do something about that in the last 25 minutes if they are going to nick a win in this game. But yeah, it should be a very interesting finale. A chance for United here. Rashford, Fernandes in the overlap, and United have potentially gone and won the game and potentially saved Ollie's blushes for yet another week. A really well worked goal from United, I have to say, on the break. Rashford does really well with the reverse ball, and Fernandes with an absolutely pinpoint finish, much like his disallowed goal in the first half, but from close range, and United have more than likely won this game now at St James's Park. Van de Beek and Fernandes do really well in their own half to get United into space, and Rashford drives forward, and Fernandes is onside from Rashford's flick, and a brilliant finish. I mean, that doesn't get more top corner if you try. And Manchester United, probably deservedly so, will probably get 3 points now from this game. And there we go, it's 3-1, and I've just missed the goal. Wan-Bissaka apparently has just made it 3-1 to United, and I was looking on Twitter and completely missed it. So yeah, let's see this now. Wan-Bissaka drives into the middle of the park, a 1-2 with Marcus Rashford, and he picks it up in the box, and that is an absolutely emphatic finish, I have to say. From a player who's not naturally gifted on the attacking side of his game, that is an absolutely brilliant finish, I have to say, at the near post, right past the keeper into the roof of the net. And Manchester United finish with a flurry. Good chance here for Rashford to put the icing on the cake, and he does so. It's really pathetic defending from Newcastle once more, and Manchester United have gone for the broker, and they've got a 4-1 victory over Newcastle at St James's Park. I mean, at the end of the day, Manchester United have deserved this victory. They have been very good, and they've dominated from the start to finish, but I have to say that is really, really lazy and pathetic defending, really, from Newcastle in all areas of the pitch. For the entirety of the game, they actually didn't look like they wanted to score a goal since they went 1-0 up in the second minute. They've created very little, probably 1 or 2 half chances, and they've got what they deserved, a 4-1 defeat, a 4-1 drubbing. And yeah, that is the full-time whistle. The last kick of the game was Marcus Rashford's goal in the 4-1 victory for Manchester United. A massive 3 points for them, don't get it twisted. Relieves some of the pressure on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer going forward, and now they have 2 massive games against PSG in the Champions League in midweek, and then against Chelsea at Old Trafford next Saturday. And yeah, as I said, we can praise Manchester United's performance all you want, but that Newcastle performance, in my opinion, was just absolutely pathetic from start to finish, really. And yeah, that brings an end to a fantastic day of Premier League action once again. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like on the video, it'll be very much appreciated. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're looking to hit 700 subscribers as soon as we possibly can. I'll see you guys in my next video. See ya.